evening, Papa Tom Chapin here. It's almost the end of the year, and tonight we were going to be playing at Mohawk Mountain House, and last week we would have played at the Turning Point, these little places near us in the Hudson Valley. So I thought I'd start with this song. We have traveled hard, traveled long, many a night and day. Stops, starts, turning points along the way. But now and then we come to rest among old friends and new. And my heart is filled with gratitude to share this night with you. At the turning point, we reunite with families and friends. One more December slips away, the long year ends. There's a touch of snow on the river road, the old becomes the new, returning to the turning point with you. Well, the Hudson Valley's been my home for 30 years and more. The welcome that I found is like an open door. Streets and sidewalks welcome me, whether I'm up or down, and I'll never be a stranger in this old river town. At the turning point, we reunite with families and friends. One more December slips away, the long year ends. At the touch of, there's a touch of snow on the river road, the old becomes the new, returning to the turning point with you. Play one. May the bridges that we build never crumble, never burn. May our journeys never come to the point of no return. May our voices fill this room, lift our hearts with cheer. May we return to the turning point this time again next year. At the turning point, we reunite with families and friends. One more December slips away, the long year ends. There's a touch of snow on the river road, the old becomes the new, returning to the turning point, returning to the turning point, returning to the turning point with you. Returning to the turning point. So I was thinking about what songs to sing, and I thought I'd do a number of stuff that I haven't done much this whole year of concerts. And also there were some requests I did get, especially from Claudia at the office. And here's one of them. Put on your red dress, yeah, the one that you put away. Put on an old song like the ones we used to play. Put a candle on the table, we're gonna stay home tonight. Nowhere to go, nothing to do but to make it right. Just make it right all night long. When we write, nothing can go wrong. So close your eyes and sing this song tonight. Make it right, make it right, make it right. No big celebration, none of your friends are friends of mine. No obligation. Let's just turn off our minds. You look at me, I look at you. You're such a pretty sight. You are all that this man needs to make it right. Just make it right all night long. When we write, nothing can go wrong. So close your eyes and sing this song tonight. Make it right, make it right, make it right. I was a leaf on the water, float downstream, lost my direction in someone else's dream. Then I saw you in the center, and just as still as a stone, and you held my heart, and you helped me home, you helped me home. I feel like a runner, running this race that never ends, run on forever, till I learn how to pretend. It's a long way to wisdom, it's a long run through the night. Run with me, baby, baby, we'll make it right. Just make it right all night long. When we write, nothing can go wrong. So close your eyes and sing this song tonight. Make it right, make it right, make it right. Make it right, make it right, make it right. Oh, oh, make it right, make it right, yeah. Make it right, ooh. Yeah. So I've been playing this song that's never gets played anymore. It's a song from Dumbo, and it's this wonderful word game. And it kind of, I always thought was just so amazing how these things are, that these writers. Let me see if I can see who wrote it. Get my glasses here. Back in the 30s. Let's see. No, I don't have the writers on here, but these wonderful writers, and this wonderful song goes like this. I saw the peanut stand, saw it hurt a rubber band, saw a needle that winked its eye. But I think I will have seen everything when I see an elephant fly. I saw a front porch swing, heard a diamond ring, saw the jelly roll, that's no lie. But I think I will have seen everything when I see an elephant fly. I saw a clothes horse rear up and buck. They tell me that a man made a vegetable truck. I didn't see that, I only heard. But just to be sociable, I'll take their word. I saw a garden walk, a banana stalk. I saw a pig with an awful sty. I do believe I will have seen everything when I see an elephant fly. Yeah. I even heard a chocolate drop. Went into a store, saw a bicycle shop. You can't deny the things that you see, but I know there's certain things that just can't be. The other day by chance I saw an old barn dance, so I'm a gullible sort of guy. I do believe I will have seen everything when I see an elephant. Fly. When I see an elephant fly. Now here's a segue. I was on a show with Andy Revkin and a bunch of scientists, and when we were talking, I suddenly remembered this song that John Forster and I had written. And maybe next time I got on with him, I'll do this song. The song that we were, John Forster and I wrote, called "The Good Book and the Big Bang," and the idea of science versus religion and how they don't always live in the same place. It goes like this. In the beginning was the Word, then the Word turned into data, but the data and the scriptures disagree. So the battle lines were drawn, and the battle rages on between two very different kinds of creed. Science gropes with isotopes and spectroscopes by which it hopes to explain the Big Bang to the people. But it collapses in apses, which perhaps is why you never see a laboratory with a steeple. Religion deals with faith and myth, and both help us grapple with the things we fear, why we're here, the age-old questions. But for a DNA pattern or a rocket to Saturn, the good book has very few suggestions. The good book and the Big Bang, different games by different rules, different names and different tools. The good book and the Big Bang don't belong in the same pot. What one is, the other's not. But if they seem like oil and water, they could be yin and yang. The good book and the Big Bang. Could we combine our categories and put chapels in our laboratories, or put laboratories in our chapels? Could we insert a few equations on liturgical occasions? Could we learn by mixing oranges and apples? The good book and the Big Bang, could we put them in a room and not have them go kaboom? The good book and the Big Bang, it seems promising to me, yet throughout all history it's been a case of oil and water, a constant Sturm und Drang. The good book and the Big Bang, with science on its high horse and religion on its knees, they can't see eye to eye, they miss the obvious. But to me it's a no-brainer, 'cause I know there's one container that's big enough to hold them both. Us, the good book and the Big Bang, from the mystical and skeptical into the same receptacle. The good book and the Big Bang, the one place they can be combined is inside the human mind, because we need both oil and water, we need the yin and yang. The good book and the Big Bang. the good book and the Big Bang. Pour the mystical and skeptical into the same receptacle. The good book and the Big Bang. The one place they can be combined is inside the human mind, because we need both ways of thinking. We need the yin and yang. It's good and it's big, and it's big and it's good. The good book and the Big Bang. Really knew where I was going with that. That's great. Speaking of religion and stuff, I was thinking of, I had this idea of the Human Hymnal. And Scott and my friend Sai Khan and I started writing lyrics back and forth, and this is where we are now. Been learning songs from the Human Hymnal by listening to you and you listening to me. The words and music are like a gift left to us by all history. There is no heaven in the Human Hymnal, just a view of the world as we'd wish it to be. There is no hell, and every saint and sinner are people much like you and me, trying to do the right thing, trying to be free. Just me and you, just you and me, walking through this world. We're not alone. We're a human hymnal singing our way home. That's your part. We're a human hymnal singing our way home again. We're a human hymnal singing our way home. The Human Hymnal is not a book that you can leaf through, but you can stop and look and find a way, yes, to make it through. Just you and me, just me and you, try to do the right thing, try to be free. Just you, me and you, just you and me, walking through this world. We're not alone, just a human hymnal singing our way home. Trying to do good, trying to get by, just me and you, just you and I. Every day's another page to teach us right and wrong. Every hymn we sing is a freedom song. Yeah. Raise your voice now, higher and higher. We'll sing our song along with the choir and lift this music up to the sky. Let them know the Human Hymnal is passing by. Try to do the right thing, try to be free. Just me and you, just you and me, walking through this world. We're not alone, just a human hymnal singing our way. Human hymnal singing our way. Human hymnal singing our way home. Human Hymnal. Wow. Here's a psalm I'm going to dedicate to Michael Mark's family. Brother Rich always asks for this at the turning point. We walk along the shore at the turning of the tide. We talk of love and war, of your hunger and my pride. And I ask you if we passed the peak and now begun the slide. The sand moves under us at the turning of the tide. Hearts are hard to see, and it rise like a rising daylight moon. They speak but don't reveal, like yours this afternoon. For a moment I am with you, and you duck down deep inside, and we are stranded here at the turning of the tide. What goes out and comes in doesn't end or begin. It ebbs and flows, and there it goes again. We watch the silence build, and it brings me to my knees. The seagulls laugh at us as they balance on the breeze, and you say it's not a tragedy, just a fast and bumpy ride. And we are balanced here at the turning of the tide. We go out and come in, we don't end or begin. We ebb and flow, and here we go again. We never get it right, but we might not be that wrong. Not knowing where to go made me right where we belong. At the edge of this endless ocean, walking almost side by side. We talk of love and war and the turning of the tide. We talk of love and war at the turning of the tide. At the turning of the tide. At the turning of the tide. Yeah. John Foster and I wrote that. Let's see. I think I have a banjo over here. I was inspired to play the banjo a long time ago by the great Pete Seeger. And let me do one of his songs that my friend John McCutcheon and Michael Mark and I did an album called Doing Our Job. And this opens it. It goes like this. Well, may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well, may the world go when I'm far away. Try it. Well, may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well, may the world go when I'm far away. Sweet may the breezes blow, clear may the streams flow. Blue above, green below when I'm far away. Well, may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well, may the world go when I'm far away. Sweet may the fiddle sound, the banjo play, the old hold down. Dancers go round and round when I'm far away. Well, may the world go, world go, world go. Well, may the world go when I'm far away. turn, the swimmers churn, the lovers burn. Peace, may the nations learn when I'm far away. Well, may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well, may the world go when I'm far away. Pete, man. Let's see. Well, I'm at home, as you can tell, because the little 4-year-olds, E.E. and Willer, are running around, and Bonnie just walked in, and a bunch of folks are here. We may get someone to sing in a little while. If I'm lucky. And we also have a couple of dogs. In fact, 3 dogs here. 2 of them are puppies. 9 going on 10 months old. But here's a song I wrote about an earlier puppy, Mr. Otis. He was only a puppy, 6 weeks or so. We got him one Christmas a long time ago. How long's it been? Thinking back when, if you're counting in dog years, 110. Walking an old dog, it's funny to see. The old dog is thinking that he's walking me. Tied together, 2 lives entwined. Who's leading who? Never you mind. We go out walking, sunshine and rain. No, and we're both happy. Don't care who've done or who did. We go out walking the end of the chain. If I survive to 110, it's thanks to old dogs and old friends. We used to go out every day for a run. Now it's a leisurely stroll in the sun. Like 2 old friends all set in our ways, poking along at the end of our days. We go out walking springtime and fall. No longer care who's leading it all. If I survive to 110, it's thanks to old dogs and old friends. And that's how I met you, why we're sitting alone, talking about all the dogs that we've known, watching the light fade as summer ends. Nothing compares with old dogs and old friends. We go out walking, rain, sleet, and snow. No longer care who's best in show. If I survive to 110, it's thanks to old dogs and old friends. We go out walking year after year. No longer care, and I'm so happy that you're still near. If I survive to 110, it's thanks to old dogs and old friends. Thanks to old dogs and old friends. Thanks to old dogs and old friends. Haven't sung that in a while, as you can tell. Let's see. I have an auto harp here.
Tom, what's your suggested donation, and how do people get?
This is. We were asking for donations tonight. This has been a year of just pay as you might and donations, but tonight's the end of the year. The suggested donation is $20, but do whatever you can. If you have some money, do for it. And those of you, there have been several of you I know who've been all year long putting stuff into Venmo and into Patreon and into PayPal. And thank you so much. In fact, thanks to everybody who's been listening all year. You know, we started Papa Tom Chapin and the Chapin sisters doing this on St. Patty's Day, and we did 150 shows in the mornings, and occasional ones like this, which just evening shows. And I hope you're all surviving well this long, hard year. But the end is in sight, which means you still got to be sensible. And but something's going on in the other room. Let me get a little drink of water here. For those of you who have been watching us all year, we're not sure exactly what we're going to do this new year, but we're going to talk about it, and we will let you know soon. As I say, we've been doing so many of these, and lots of changes happening here. We're going to have a new little baby coming very shortly in February, and so we'll see what happens. Let's see. Here's a song again that I always do at the turning point for the Mark family. It's a song that probably the first good song that I wrote on the auto harp when I got the auto harp. Last dream I remember, I was running alone across the winter world, I know not where or why. And up along the canyon wall, there were silhouettes and shadows, like a multitude of some unknown host, watching from on high. And I lay there half awake, asleep, and thought about my life. I thought about my life. If I could, I surely would play the slide guitar, take a chance, learn to dance, and bless my lucky star. I would sing to you like a mockingbird from the top of the tallest tree, and join the Jubilee. There was a time when I would hurl hosannas to the sun. Too often lately I've become the weary one, who thinks he's burned at every turn, who fears he's been misled, who will not deal with his desires but turns away instead. And I ramble, half awake, asleep, and thought about my life. I think about my life. If I could, I surely would play the slide guitar, take a chance, learn to dance, and bless my lucky star. I would sing to you like a mockingbird from the top of the tallest tree, and join the Jubilee. when the bad news makes me bitter and the TV turns me numb, and I hide inside a jingle and a jangle and a strum. When my foot comes down on shaky ground as I step outside myself, and I fear the world is turning dark, and I have turned as well, then the faces of my children fill my soul with light, and I believe it's worth the fight. If I could, I surely would play the slide guitar, take a chance, learn to dance, and bless my lucky star. I would sing to you like a mockingbird from the top of the tallest tree, and join the Jubilee, the Jubilee. When times grow dark and life grows mean, the hardest times we ever seen, when darkness overwhelms the dawn, can we find strength to carry on? Sisters, you want to come help me? Grab your own chair here. Here's Abigail and Lily. Bring it a little closer so you can be seen. There you go. You got everyone?
I think this one seems like that's mine.
Oh, so that yours here, Lily?
I think it is. When high winds tear down what we've built, do we give in to blame and guilt? Or work and fight as we've done before,
And rise once more, and rise once more. You are here,
hold our ground,
I am here.
hold our ground.
We are here together through times of strife,
Hold our ground,
through times of fear.
hold our ground.
We will hold our ground forever.
When tempers and the earth grow hot, we'll trust the goal for which we fought. We'll not lose sight of a brighter day, nor lose one friend along the way.
You are here,
Hold our ground,
I am here.
hold our ground.
We are here together through times of strife,
Hold our ground,
through times of fear.
hold our ground.
We will hold our ground forever. We will hold our ground forever. Which one? I got which one?
I think
The common good is still our creed, to each according to their need.
The oceans rise and high winds wave. Our quiet courage will prevail.
You are here, times of strife, through times of fear, we will hold our ground forever. We will hold our ground forever. Hold our ground. Saigon, Papa Tom. It's a new song. Let's see. You want to do?
We'll come back in a little bit.
Well, you want to do quite early morning? Let's,
Yeah.
let's what do you got here? You can move this out. What time we got? We got 20 minutes. 7:40.
Yeah.
I'll do a couple more then.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks so much, guys. Isn't this nice? Let's see. Let's do a song that I wrote with Saigon a few years back, I guess 4 years back. But it might fit it very as well for the new child coming here. Excuse me. The wind is in the trees on this January morn. There's music in the breeze, for you were almost born. Your grandpa is waiting for you to appear. He's walking through the snow on the first day of the year. He will rock you in his dreams. He will dream you in his sleep. He's made himself a promise. He promises to keep. Your mother is his daughter. He will do his best for you. That's what grandpas do. There's icing on the sidewalk. It cracks beneath his feet. Another daughter's labor sends him walking down the street. This time he's waiting for February's child. The wind turns the corner, looks at him and smiles. He will rock you both in dreams. He will dream you in his sleep. He's made himself a promise. He promises to keep. Your mothers are his daughters. He will do his best for you. That's what grandpas do. Another season turning. It's good to be alive. He's wondering how he got to be grandfather 5. 4 times a father, 3 daughters and a son. The winter ice is melting, a new spring has begun. He will rock you in his dreams. He will dream you in his sleep. He's made himself a promise. He promises to keep. You've opened up his heart to voices young and new. That's what grandchildren do for you. That's what grandchildren do. I guess I'm gonna have to write a new song for the new little guy coming in February, another February. Let's see. Just Michael, actually, Abigail's who our special guests are tonight, and Abigail and Lily are, but John Colbert is actually doing his own show right this moment. We're up against him. But those of you who are watching me can watch him on YouTube. It'll be saved, or on his Facebook. And those of you who are over there, same thing over here. We both picked this night because Thursday night is, of course, New Year's Eve. So let's do an end of the year song that actually John Forster is probably doing tonight. John Colbert is probably doing tonight. Because we wrote it together. It goes like this. We sprang from a weed in the Garden of Eden, all scattered by wind and foam. So hungry for shelter, we seek out our true love to pick up the pieces and welcome us home. Through many a storm, though I am no sailor, I found myself caught at the wheel, but trusting to fortune and the help of some true friends, we somehow survived the ordeal. At the end of the day, at the end of the year, at the end of the line, I'm glad you're here. Blessed is the pilgrim who's able to say, once I loved you, once you loved me, I still love you at the end of the day. So glad to be here, so glad that you're near, glad this year's come to an end. We faced our worst fears, we shed some real tears as the world chased us round once again. So reach out a hand to the ones who you love most, and mourn for all those gone away. We'll count up our losses, we'll bind up our wounds, and tomorrow we'll face the new day. At the end of the day, at the end of the year, at the end of the line, I'm glad you're here. Blessed is the pilgrim who's able to say, once I loved you, once you loved me, I still love you at the end of the day. So reach out a hand to the ones who you love most, mourn for all those gone away. We'll count up our losses, we'll bind up our wounds, and tomorrow will be a new day. At the end of the day, at the end of the year, at the end of the line, I'm glad you're here. Blessed is the pilgrim who's able to say, once I loved you, once you loved me, I still love you at the end of the day. Once I loved you, once you loved me, I still love you at the end of the day. Let's see. Let's do something again together. I'm going to put this guy down. You guys want to do a couple of songs together here?
Sure, yeah.
How about What do you think? You want a slow one, a middle up one? We will not stop. How about, or walk the world, or
Yeah,
how about?
any of it. Sure.
How about a hot dance number?
What do you think? Should we do walk
To
the world?
walk the world.
Yeah. For those of you who are with us all year, that this has been one of the play-along songs. It's in C minor. For those of you who have not, you can learn it right now. It's a one-verse song. It's like this. Walk. You want you to start? I'm a little froggy here.
Oh.
2, 3, 4.
Walk the world now, children. Walk it now with me. Walk the world now, children. Walk it now with me.
Walk the world now, children. Treat it lovingly, and the world will last forever and a day.
Drink the water, children. Drink it now with me.
Drink the water.
Drink the water, children. Drink it now with me.
Drink the water, children. Treat it lovingly, and the world will last forever and a day. Breathe the air now, children. Breathe it now with me. Breathe the air now, children. Breathe it now with me. Breathe the air now, children. Treat it lovingly, and the world will last forever and a day. Work the land, you guys got it.
Work the land now, children. Work it now with me. Work the land now, children. Work it now with me.
Work the land now, children. Treat it lovingly, and the world will last forever and a day. There's a nice low part goes. Walk, walk, walk the world now. Walk, walk, walk the world now. Walk, walk, walk the world now. Walk, walk.
We're gonna do the verse.
Walk the world now.
Walk the world now,
Walk the
children.
world now.
Walk it now with me.
Walk the world now.
Walk the world now,
Walk the
children.
world now.
Walk it now with me.
Walk the world now, children. Treat it lovingly, and the world will last forever and a day. One more time. Walk the world.
Walk the world now, children.
Walk the world now.
Walk it now with me.
Walk the world now,
Walk
children.
the world now,
Walk the
children.
world now.
Walk it now with me.
Oh, walk the world now, children. Treat it lovingly, and the world will last forever and a day. And the world will last forever and a day. One more time.
And the
World will last forever and a day. The world will last forever and a day. Let's do a real oldie.
Feeling distracted by these lyrics. Just songs we're not gonna sing.
water is wide and I can't cross over. Neither have I bright wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I.
There is a boat and she sails the sea. She's loaded deep as deep can be, but not as deep as the hole I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim.
The water is wide, the water is wide, and I can't cross over. Neither have I bright wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I lean my back against an oak, thinking it was a trusty tree. But first it bent, and then it broke, as my own love proved false to me. The water is wide, and I can't cross over. Neither have I bright wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. Acapella.
Oh, love is gentle and love is kind. The sweetest flower that e'er I knew. But love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like morning dew.
The water is wide, and I can't cross over. Neither have I bright wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I, and both shall row, my love and I. My love and I, and both shall row. Friends, it's been a wonderful, hard, strange year, but we're all here together.
I want to make a shout out to Uncle Steve, whose birthday it is.
Our Brother Steve
in
Chapin,
Nova
Uncle Steve
Scotia,
in Nova Scotia. We've
where
missed
there's
him all
very
this
little
year.
bandwidth, so they're probably not watching. But
Happy
if you are,
birthday to you, Uncle Steve.
Happy birthday, we
Uncle
love
Steve.
Happy birthday,
Uncle Steve.
When you blow out the candles, one light stays aglow. It's the love light in your eyes, pray
before you leave. Rhymes with Steve.
Good, I like it. Steve, see, he must be 74 this year. My goodness. We were getting up. Brother Steve is up in Nova Scotia at the Ovens, and I know some of you who watch us have met him and have been up to the Ovens in Nova Scotia near Lunenburg. And we miss you a lot, Steve, brother. Happy birthday, everybody else who has a birthday this year. And we're not sure what we're going to be doing exactly coming up in the new year. We're going to take a little few days here and figure out what our plan is. And but we want to put a big shout out to all the folks who watched us and all year long. And we got so many wonderful comments, and it was really quite touching and moving. So it kept me sane, playing with these lovely ladies, and want to shout out to my wife Bonnie, who's been behind the scenes all along, and Jesse and
Putting up with it.
and Seth, the husbands.
Yeah, if you could see her living room, it looks good this way. There's lots of
Craziness
many
going on.
lights, microphones all over, and it's
And big shout out to Claudia Leibowitz at the office, who's been a mainstay for so many years. Thank you so much. And those of you who have gave us some money tonight, thank you so much. Have no idea how we're going to keep going financially, but that's true with so many of us now. And it's lovely we get a chance to sing with you and be with you. So let's finish up with if only fair were everywhere, we'd breathe it in like air, and everyone would share. If only fair were everywhere.
if only we'd learn to share our bread, the whole world would be fed. There's plenty here to spare.
If only fair were everywhere.
Plenty of food, not enough care.
Share.
Plenty of hurt, not enough care.
That in you.
Plenty
of you.
There's
Plenty of me.
Not enough we, no, not enough we.
If only life was like a game,
And the rules were just the same for maid or millionaire.
if only fair were everywhere. The world is so big,
We're pretty small.
Hard to imagine changing it all.
but let us begin. Let us agree. I'll do unto you, you'll do unto me. And someday, someday, fair will be everywhere.
We'll breathe it in like air.
And everyone will share.
Oh, someday, someday, when fair is everywhere. And all my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the night time till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, I can't tell you why. Seasons spinning round again, the years keep rolling by. You guys got it? It seems like I've been here before.
Seems like I've been here before. I can't remember when. I got this funny feeling like we'll all get together again. No straight lines make up my life. All these rules have bends. There's no clear cut beginnings and some are not dead ends.
And I've found you 1,000 times, I guess you've done the same. And then we lose each other, it's just like a children's game. But as I find you here again, the thought runs through my mind. Our love is like a circle, let's go round one more time. And we are looking for our special guest. But I think I see somebody. Oh, Michael!
Hello!
Hi, Mikey. How you doing?
Happy New Year! We are all over the place. It's so great to see all the comments from all over the world.
Wow.
And, I'm down here with Mary at my mom Ruth's house.
Oh,
There's Mom right now.
yay. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Mary.
Hello.
Hi, Ruth. Hi.
And we're all spread out all over the place, but it's so great, as best we can, to be getting together to say goodbye to this crazy year.
Do you have a verse for us, perchance?
I do have a verse, and I sat and I wrestled and I thought of all kinds of lofty things to say about how horrible and how hopeful we could be, but we've been doing that the whole time. So I ended up with something that was just a little practical advice.
Okay.
So we are still here in Zoom land, wondering when this whole thing stops. With PJs on our bottoms and nice clothes upon our tops. Like that. A new year dawns and hope is near, so one thing must be stressed. When we're finally all together, please remember to get dressed.
Yeah.
Mikey, Happy New Year.
2021, the year of getting dressed.
Yes.
Won't that be something?
Michael,
Real splendid.
love you. Love your family, everybody. Happy New Year.
Great to spend the year with you. Looking forward to another one.
Great, baby. Thank you, friends. Thanks for joining us tonight. And we will see you soon. Just keep an eye on the Facebook and stuff. We'll let you know what's going to happen. Because we don't know yet ourselves. Except that it's a new year. And life is good. And it shall get better. All my life's a circle. All my life's a circle. Sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the night time till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle. I can't tell you why. Seasons spinning round again. The years keep rolling by. A lot of harmony. The years keep rolling by. And the years keep on rolling by. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you, friends. Be well. Stay safe. Keep wearing your masks.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.